Welcome to the J-Fed Football Show, Federation of Champions. Here we go. Draft the super flex in our big ass home. Follow the weed signs if you wanna get stoned. The J-Fed Football Show. Welcome to the J-Fed Football Show, Federation of Champions, here we go. Draft a super flex in our big ass home. Follow the weed signs if you wanna get stoned. The J-Fed!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the midway point or breakdown of week 7 of the fantasy football season. The J-Fed Football Show is here, and I am your host, Jeff Fetters. Let's start like we always do with bullet points. The NFL might be scripted. Think about it. 0 points in 3 quarters. 33 points in the 4th quarter for Denver. Insane. You know, and you have like one of the hot, young, fresh teams with the Giants, you know, that they do it against. Every Thursday night game this year has been almost down to the buzzer. I mean, the odds of every game being like that is pretty crazy. I mean, and then you go into last night, the 7 o'clock game, and everybody bitching about 2 Monday night games. And yet, the first Monday night game, Detroit's down 4 starters in the secondary. We got a suspension with Brian Branch. What happens? They hold the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 250 yards. That is insane. I mean, that is a American History X style curb stomping in the NFL these days. Insane that a bunch of people off the practice squad and out of my garbage can went ahead and did that. Congratulations to that defense. But all joking aside, what a wild season has become this year. Let's go ahead and bullet point number 2. Once again, when we beat up, it's a dead horse. We're just beating the shit out of it. Dead QBs. Jaden Daniels goes down again. Bryce Young, high ankle sprain. That means we're going to get some Red Rocket action. Michael Penix hurt his Penix. He's just slightly hurt day to day. But, I mean, QBs going down left and right. I guess it's just a luck thing. But not just QBs, like actual fantasy players going down. We are in the 7th week of the season, or through the 7th week of the season, which we go through 14 in fantasy football regular seasons. And Jaden Daniels is going to miss half them games. 2 different injuries. Bryce Young's actually just missing his first ones. But, I mean, there's just been so many injuries. It is insane to think about that. Once again, you have all these shitty backup quarterbacks, but let's go to bullet point number 3. Trade rumors heating up. We are very close to the trade season when it comes to the NFL. It sounds like some wide receivers are the hot commodities right now. The Giants really want one, and the Jets have one if they're willing to give up Garrett Wilson. I mean, why not? You're not going to have a quarterback. You're 2 years away from having a good quarterback, even if you grab one in the draft this year. But, I mean, is Arch Manning good enough to go to the Jets? Who knows? Is the quarterback you want there? Anyway, Aaron Glenn, I feel bad for. He's 0-7. Jets can't do anything about it. The Jets suck. This is like the second time in 4 years they've been 0-7. And they're going to do something stupid and probably fire Aaron Glenn, which I think is the dumbest thing in the world. Because if you know anything, Aaron Glenn can motivate, and he is decent. He might have been the weak link on our defense, but he is a Jet through and through. So, all right, that's all I got this week for the bullet points. Let's go ahead and get to your mid-season breakdown. All right, Federation of Champions, here we are. We are at the midway point, and we are here to break down the season. So let's go ahead and take a look at the standings. So here we go. We have a new front runner for the first time this year. We got Reefer Madness at 16-5. I want to congratulate him on that now because with losing Mike Evans, there's a chance that this might be the only time he's at the top. However, we have 5 teams that are 4 games up on the final playoff spot. All of them are really close to the first place, really. So it's almost like having 2 divisions now. We got the good teams versus the teams competing for 6th spot. Speaking of the teams competing for 6 spots, we have 2 of them tied at 10-11. One's made a big comeback. The other one has sort of just been stagnant, but they are in the 6th spot. And then we have everybody else below chasing everybody. So that is a look at our standings. Do it a little different this time because it is the midway point. We're giving away some midway awards. The first award I want to give out is the one I'm so proud to give out because I like to talk shit and call people out. It is called the Half-Ass Award. Oh, yeah, I knew all that just went to your head. You guys are thinking, oh, I know exactly who it is, but here's the trick. There's 2 people getting the Half-Ass Award. Your Mom's Hobbies and the Washington Commanders. Your Mom's Hobbies and Washington Commanders barely picks up free agency. One guy goes ahead and waits until 12:45 every week to set his lineup. He very rarely picks anybody up. One has only 1 quarterback. The other one has Cam Ward as a quarterback and Jacoby Brissett, which has actually done pretty good. However, one's sitting in the back at last place after this week. But needless to say, when you half-ass it, your records are usually going to be half-ass. So congratulations on that word, guys. Do better. All right. They also neither one of them look at trades. I'm hoping the trades really pick up here. You know, you got trade deadline coming up, I think, at second week of November, maybe. So that is up and coming. So, next award, the Oh Fuck Award. As in, oh fuck, we're not as good as what we thought we were. And that award is going to RDK, who was strong the first few weeks, has been okay, but now is starting to show a little bit of rust on this team. CJ Stroud is not very good. Chase Brown has been a fucking abysmal joke. Everybody's benches suck, so I can't say your bench sucks worse, but I think you know that your butthole's a little tightened up right now, and you're a little worried. Next award, this is a tough one to give out, was the Front Runner Award. I know that Reefer Madness is in first place, and I could have gave the award to him this week. However, with the Mike Evans injury, like I said, I don't know if he's going to stay there. So I'm looking for consistency. The person I think has been most consistent has been the Titty Shakers. The Titty Shakers had one rough week where they went 0-3, but besides that, they've really been knocking it out of the park. The last few weeks haven't been as easy going as for them, but they have been up at the top. They have been putting up legitimate scores every single week. So I want to congratulate the Titty Shakers on that. That's a big step. Like I said, we have five good teams, and then we have 5, 6, 7 bad teams. But that is all I have for this week. On the way out, I did make a song. It's not my best song. I've had to make it on the Run CBS threw me behind this morning with the issues with the website not running. So, without further ado, the caboose of the week is Josh. Congratulations on that, buddy. Here is your song, and everybody, I will see you next week.
Because your team really sucks. Your team really sucks. Time to spend those